Hi, beautiful people. My name is Adetutu. Welcome to the next episode of Real Talks with Adetutu. So today, what are we talking about? We'll be talking about the appropriate time for a guy or a girl to get married. Okay, so I heard a colleague in the office talking about the marriage stuff, and it kind of inspired me. I just felt like, for real, like to be candid, when is the right time for a guy or a girl to get married? For a guy, is it when the guy has a fat bank account, a car of his own, or probably of course he has to have an apartment. An apartment of his own. Is it when he has a building of his own, like a building he can call, oh fine, this is mine, for him to get married? Or for a girl, is it immediately after her graduation, or probably after her NYSC service? We all know that all girls, like nowadays, girls actually get married immediately after their youth service. So is it when she's already a graduate, or when she actually gets a well-paid job that she could actually get married? Well, I think looking back to our mothers and fathers' days and the olden days, our parents actually got married early. So, and I don't think all those things were actually put into consideration before our parents got married. But now this generation, no guy is even willing to get married because they are all scared of the commitments. They are all scared of the financial commitments about, okay, fine, when I get married now, I'll be the one taking care of my wife. Probably if a kid join them, like, I'm going to be responsible for my wife, I'm going to be responsible for my kid. Of course, fine. That is what a responsible man should do. But then, I think we ladies shouldn't even be a liability. For a lady, I think, to my own perspective, I think the right time for a lady to get married. Fine. A lady can get married at any age, yeah, fine. But I think a lady should already have a job. Of course, you can get married after your NYSC. I'm not trying to impose my thoughts on anyone. I'm just saying that from my own point of view, before a lady should get married, a lady should at least have a source of income. So whatever your husband gives you can actually be a bonus bonus for you. You really don't have to wait for your husband to come from work before you actually get anything for yourself. When you have a baby, do you have to wait for your husband to give you everything? No. You should at least assist these guys. These guys are trying. I'm talking about the real guys that actually hustle. I'm not talking about all those fake guys that just do the normal runs. I'm talking about guys, responsible guys. So, as a lady and as a man, I don't think you really have to. Anyway, it depends on the thinking of your fiance. If she's a type who is actually interested in material things, of course you have to have a car of your own, you have to have a fat bank account, and you have to have a semi building of your own. But I don't think all those things are necessary, as long as the guy is trying, like what my boss used to say. The guy is willing, the guy has prospects, he has a future. The fact that he doesn't have a building of his own today doesn't mean he's not going to have a building of his own tomorrow. So I think we just have to take things cool. And if there's a guy who is actually proposing to you, and you know that obviously this guy is responsible, is a guy you can take for his word, is a guy who would actually stand the test of time with you, and is actually telling you to marry him, you don't have to say no because he doesn't have a house yet. What now? Because he doesn't have a house yet, because he doesn't have a car. All those things are priorities. Some guys actually think that at my age, I think having a car is my priority. Having a car could be on their A list, and some might think, okay, I think having a piece of land, having a building of my own is my priority. It depends on everyone's thinking. I think it has to do with individuality and personality. So you don't really necessarily have to wait on, I have to have a fat bank account. Yeah, that reminds me, I used to have a friend, not even used to, like we just spoke yesterday. I have a friend, is a guy, he used to tell me that before he gets married, he has to have a fat bank account. He has to have a building of his own. At least if he doesn't have a building of his own, he should at least have you know, a piece of land. You know, like he has to be very, very convenient. He has to be very, very comfortable. He has to be very, very okay before he could get married. So it just called me up to tell me that he's getting married. His wife is pregnant. I mean, his fiancée is pregnant and all that. And I was like, really? Are you serious? The last time I checked, you don't even have a car yet. You don't have a piece of land yet. And then he told me that when his fiancée got pregnant, and it just felt like he thinks it's the right time, because if you really have to wait for you to have a fat bank account, for you to have a car and every other requirement you really have to have before getting married, you just clock 40, you still not have anything. I'm telling you. He said you just clock 40, you still not have anything. So I think it's better for you to do the right thing. There's actually there's no right time. You just do a thing and just make sure that the time is just make the time right for yourself. He said because now that he got married, whatever he has to do, he's always putting his wife and his son into consideration. So that spirit of hustling will come. See, when you know that you have responsibilities at home, when you know you have a wife at home, you have a kid at home, your wife, okay, of course, before you leave home in the morning, won't you at least drop something for your wife? Tell them about that your wife will not even have a job. So all the responsibility will be on you. So having a car, having a whatever. I think all those having a car, having a house of their own, having a fat bank account, they're just flimsy excuses. They're just excuses for guys shying away from their responsibility. Guys don't want to get married. They're all looking for baby mama everywhere now. They're all looking for baby mama. It doesn't even have to do with age. If I ask this guy in front of me now that, okay, I think he's 23 years old. If I tell him to get married now, that can you get married? I'm sure he's going to look at me like, is this tutu okay? This tutu is an enemy of progress. But no. And I think parents to have some contributions in their child's life, or probably in their child's marital life. Because some parents would even tell their daughter that if you don't come home with a guy who is well-to-do to the core, a guy who has a car, I know mothers like that. They'll tell their daughter that if their daughter doesn't bring home a guy who has a car, a guy who has, of course, the guy has to have a job, because he has to have a source of income. All you need to do is have a source of income. You don't necessarily have to work in a corporate world. You don't necessarily have to wake up in the morning and have a shirt and a trouser, or probably suit up before you could have a source of income. You could do business, hustle. Guys are hustling, and I actually pray that your hustle will pay for you one day. I'm talking about the real guys hustling. No, I'm not talking about all this. I won't say it. So I think there's really no appropriate time for a guy or girl to get married, as long as you feel like it's the right time. It's the right time. Don't actually wait on people to actually don't get married under your parents' pressure, or probably your friends, or saying all my friends are getting married. I'm the only one who is not married yet. All my friends are doing this, doing that. Everyone's time is different. The fact that Dennis built a house today doesn't mean I'm not going to build a house tomorrow. The fact that Temidayo got married today doesn't mean I'm not going to get married tomorrow. So I think there's no appropriate time. If you feel the time is right for you, if you have a guy who has a prospect, a guy you know is responsible, a guy you know he loves you and is going to stay by you, like for whatever, I think it's good for you to just go ahead with your marriage. And if he has a source of income, and for ladies, it even commands respect if you have a job of your own. If you really don't have to wait for guys to foot your bills. Be a boss lady now. Like, have your job and get married. It's going to be a plus. Even your husband wouldn't have to look at you and just... You wouldn't be a burden to him. You wouldn't be a liability. So I'm actually of the school of thought which says girls should actually have a well-paid job before getting... You don't even necessarily have to go to the office or probably seek for a job everywhere. You could do business now. We are ladies. You could do business, hustle, and all that. So in conclusion, I don't think guys really have to have a building of their own, a car and all that. It has to do with priority. before they get married. And I don't think a lady has to. One thing I just know a lady have to have before getting married is just have a source of income, so you won't be a liability on your husband. So if you have to get things for your baby, you wouldn't have to wait for your husband to come. You wouldn't have to wait for your husband before you do this, before you do that. Yeah, babe, call him on, babe, please, I need you to whatever, I don't have cash on me. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. So if you feel you have a contrary opinion to all this that I've said, like I said, I'm not preaching and I'm not trying to impose my opinions on girls or on guys. I'm just talking. I'm just saying the way I feel. So if you have a contrary opinion to all this I've said, please, you can actually drop some comments in my comment box. Comment box. I will sure get back to you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again at the next episode, where we'll be talking about a very sweet and interesting topic. Thanks, guys. Bye.